Sa pre-space.
No.
And now for our feature presentation.
Alright everybody, I've come back for more Jeopardy for the Super Nintendo, in which so far, what a run I'm having with this game. $723,600. Very close to $750,000. Let's see if I can win some more. Here we go, Jeopardy round. And our 6 categories are Superstitions, the Comics, Gee Whiz, G in quotation marks, Netherlands, Americana, and finally, Transportation. Let's try to add on to my $723,600. Superstitions 100.
The answer is...
They say it's bad luck to put this shoe on first. What is the left? Superstitions for 200.
The answer is...
Supposedly, a bee can't do this while you're holding your breath. What is sting you? I'll go with superstitions for 300, please.
The answer is...
Sticking a piece of this on the top of a baseball cap brings good luck to the team. What is chewing gum? Superstitions 400.
The answer is...
Dark colored socks with this color toes protect you from being tripped by elves. What is white? It's gonna put me at $1,000. Superstitions for 5.
The answer is...
A mouse roasted, minced, and eaten will cure a child of this childhood disease. What is the measles? Well done in that category. I'll take the comics for 1. There's a statue of him in Crystal City, Texas, spinach capital of the world. Who is Popeye? The comics 200.
The answer is...
Neighbor whom Dennis the Menace mostly menaces. Who is Mr. Wilson? The comics for 300, please.
The answer is...
Batman's enemy, the Joker, has hair this color. What is, purple? No. Lost a little money on that one. It's been a while since I've read a Batman comic or looked at a Batman cartoon. Green. That was my second guess. Let's go again. The comics for 400.
The answer is...
The adjective that most often describes Hagar. Ah, Jenny locked me out. Oh, she doesn't know. Ha ha! I'm gonna ring in. What is horrible? The comics for 500, please.
The answer is...
In 1969, the crew of Apollo 10 named its lunar module after this comic strip pet. Ah, Jenny locked me out. Snoopy. I knew that one. Let's go again. The Netherlands for 100.
The answer is...
Today, very few Hollanders can be found clomping around in these. Klompen. What are wooden shoes? Netherlands for 200.
The answer is
As of June 1989, 2.26 of these equaled $1 American. What are guilders? Netherlands 300.
the answer is
Until the 1700s, this city was noted for its fine blue patterned china. What is Delft? Netherlands 400.
the answer is
Queen Juliana's daughter. She is the present queen of the Netherlands. Who is Beatrice? Netherlands 500.
the answer is
In the 1975 independence of this South American colony caused mass immigration to the Netherlands. What is Suriname? First known as Dutch Guiana, but today it's known as Suriname. And I got it right. I'd like to have Gee Whiz for 100.
the answer is
It can follow Maurice, Robin, or Barry. What is Gibb? They were known as the Bee Gees. Gee Whiz 200.
the answer is
Term for a present participle used as a noun such as asking or answering. Ooh, excuse me. Jenny. A gerund. A gerund. I don't know how you say it, but either way, she got it right. She's tied with Jim. Americana, 100.
the answer is
Giant, whose best buddies were Johnny Inkslinger and a great big bovine. Who is Paul Bunyan? And Tiger just came back in my room. My cat. I'll take Americana for 200.
the answer is
He was the first to call the Native Americans Indians. Jenny. Christopher Columbus. Uh-huh. Transportation, 100.
the answer is
Since the 20s, a Henry has been a slang term for a car from this company. What is Ford? Transportation for 200.
the answer is
On July 21st, 1959, the first cargo ship powered by this was launched at Camden, New Jersey. Jim. Nuclear power. That's the one. Americana 300.
the answer is
You can wade across this mighty river where it's not so mighty at its source. Lake Itasca. Jim. Oh, he doesn't know. You fail. Jenny. And she doesn't know either. Don't know, so I'm not answering. But I am going to zoom in a little bit to the TV where you can see the clues a lot closer up. The Mississippi, and that was my hunch. Ah, crap. Oh, back the camera up. There we go. Transportation 300.
the answer is
Vehicle to which a harnessed racing horse is hitched. Jim. A sulky. Transportation 400.
the answer is
It can run a thread back and forth through a loom or people back and forth from the hotel to the airport. Jenny. A shuttle. Jenny now takes second place. Gee Whiz, 300. Daily double. And she's going to go all in, of course. Here's the clue. This 20th century German psychology states that the whole experience is greater than the sum of its parts, and she doesn't know. She loses all her money. Just stalled. Just stalled. Transportation 500.
The answer is
Some say this van's name came from the Irish cops using it. Others say from the Irishman locked inside it. Jenny? A paddy wagon. Mm-hmm. She has some money once again. She's tied with Jim. $500. Americana for 400.
the answer is
The only person mentioned by name in Hail, Columbia is this president. Who is George Washington? And I also want to point out that in my last couple of games of Jeopardy for the Super Nintendo, I kind of slipped in Final Jeopardy, not getting the right answers, but let's see if that turns around. It is Washington. Americana 500, please.
the answer is
In 1856, young Marshall Field went to this city, where he became a clerk in a dry goods store. What is Detroit? Not Detroit. Tough clues. Oh, well, Jenny doesn't know. So she's going to lose all her money. Oh, well, Jim doesn't know either, so he's going to lose all his money. The right answer was Chicago. Ah. That was my second guess. G-Way's 400.
The answer is
A rapid slide through a series of consecutive tones on a piano or trombone, for example. Jim. A glissando. Mm-hmm. Now the last clue.
the answer is
The okapi belongs to this family. Jenny? What are giraffes? So at the end of the Jeopardy round, Jenny has 500, Jim 400, and I'm in the lead with $3,600. So let's go to Double Jeopardy. Here we go.
here are the categories.
6 categories this time are the body human, 4-letter words, rules, food, music, and finally, sculpture. Okay. Hopefully I'll get up into the 5 figures in this round. Let's begin. Food for 200.
The answer is
Spicy, icy Spanish tomato soup. What is gazpacho? I'll take food for 400.
the answer is
Term for pasta that remains firm to the teeth's touch. What is al dente? Food for 600.
the answer is
Dish made of meat and pastry and named for Napoleon's nemesis. What is beef Wellington? Food for 800. Daily double. All of it. The parva in steak au poivre. What is pepper? Yep, 9,600. Food for 1,000.
the answer is
Main dish ordered most often in American restaurants. What is fried chicken? Yep, all done in that category. 10,600.
Not just any fried chicken, but Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Oh, Jay, you're back from your ice cream?
Yeah,
How was it?
it was good.
I'm glad you liked it. As soon as we finish this Jeopardy game, we'll do movie night.
Yay.
Body human 200.
the answer is
Over 400 of these account for about 40% of your body's weight. Perhaps more for Arnold Schwarzenegger. What a muscles. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Body human for 400.
The answer is
Nails grow from this top layer of skin. What is epidermis? Body human for 600.
the answer is
Heartburn is not a burning sensation in the heart, but in this tube. Ah! Jim locked me out. The esophagus. I knew that one. Where are we going, Jim? Sculpture, 200.
the answer is
His only signed work is the Pieta in the Vatican. Who's Michelangelo? I'd like to have sculpture for 400.
the answer is
A gold statue of Prometheus towers over the ice rink of this New York landmark. What is Rockefeller Center? Sculpture for 6.
the answer is
Disarming statue unearthed by a peasant on the Greek island of Milos in 1820. What is the Venus de Milo? Sculpture for 800.
the answer is
A Berlin museum is home to the famous bust of this Egyptian queen, who is Nefertiti. It's gonna put me over 13 grand. Okay, and I'll go with the $1,000 clothing sculpture. Daily double. Thank you. I want to bet it all. Though it represents a woman, his 5-story Chicago structure has been called a baboon. Who is Pablo Picasso? $26,400. No more daily doubles. Body human 800.
the answer is
The anatomical name for the voice box. What is the larynx? Body human for 1,000.
the answer is
This hormone causes cells to take in and use sugar from the bloodstream. What is insulin? $28.2 now. 4-letter words for 200.
the answer is
In literature, it described both a duckling and an American. And Jenny had the nerve to lock me out. That ducky wucky. Ugly. Rules for 200.
the answer is
The rules of Monopoly state that you win when this happens to all other players. What is bankruptcy? Oh, no, I put a... They accepted it? Oh, thank you. Rules
the
400.
answer is
The IRS says you must use this form if your taxable income is $50,000 or more. Jenny. The Form 1040. Okay. Rules for 600.
the answer is
According to the rules of lacrosse, they're the only players allowed to touch the ball with their hands. Ah. Jim locked me out. Goalies. I knew that one! Ducky wucky. Do the ducky wucky. 4-letter words 400.
the answer is
It frequently accompanies processions when paired with circumstance. What is pomp? 4-letter word 600.
the answer is
One can be dirty, elephant, or knock knock. What is a joke? 4-letter words for 8.
the answer is
A measure of a hand, a life, or an airplane's wings. What is a span? Four letter words for 1,000.
The answer is
White Rose royal house that held the English throne from 1461 to 1485. Jenny. York. Oh yeah, that's right. Where to now, Jenny? Rules for 800.
the answer is
Robert's Rules of Order says you can withdraw one of these anytime before a vote without a second. Jin. A motion. Okay then. Okay, now where are we going? Rules for 1,000.
the answer is
In chess, the rook and these two pieces are the only ones that can move the entire length of the board in one move. What are the bishop and queen? That's right. I'll take music for 200.
the answer is
In writing the light opera El Capitan, this March King wrote a march of the same name. Who is John Philip Sousa? Music for 400.
the answer is
You hold your lips the same way to play a brass instrument or this exotic shell. Jenny. A conch shell, uh-huh. $600.
the answer is
While rooted in spirituals as a distinct style, this dates only from the 1930s. What is jazz? No. Jim. Gospel music. Ah, derp. I can never get these clues right. Well, some of them I can, some I can't. 800.
the answer is
A song for the musical I Do, or a line from the 23rd Psalm. Jenny. It's my cup runneth over. Mm-hmm. Now the last clue.
the answer is
Both Rhapsody in Blue and the Grand Canyon Suite were composed for this popular rotund band leader. Jim. It was Paul Whiteman. So at the end of Double Jeopardy, Jim has $4,000, Jenny $3,300, and me $30,800. So if I can just hold on to it, I'll break $750,000. I'll have $750,000 plus. Last two times I kind of slipped up in Final Jeopardy. Let's see if I can do it better this time. U.S. Geography is the category. I would like to try $400 no. $600 only, please. The longest boundary between any two states is the one between these two. I forgot. So this will be the third time I've slipped up in Double Jeopardy, Final Jeopardy, but I'm only going to go down to 30,200. Oh well, I'm not worried. Let's go to Alex Trebek.
final Jeopardy answer is
We were looking for Texas and Oklahoma. Oh, my home state, and I couldn't figure it out. So Jenny's going to go up to 5,600. Jim is going to go either up or down. He's going to go down to $1,000. And I'm going to go down as well, but only by $600. down to 30,200. But it doesn't really matter because in 22 games, I have won $753,800. And I get to come back for another game. See you for my next video.